I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me. Rockies versus Marlins. My team pick is Florida minus 1.5 runs. The National League's two worst teams will put pride on the line in the series finale. It's tough to tell which of these teams are in worse shape at this point, but I'm giving an edge to Miami right off the bat based on the starting pitching matchup. Lambert did not fare well in his prior outing as the opener, and that will be his role once again here. This is a bullpen game for Colorado, and that's where the Marlins gain another advantage. The hosts will need to get some innings out of their starter, given their bullpen struggles, but I do expect Cabrera to get back on track in this game. He struck out 10 and went 6 innings in his debut just 2 weeks back. He can do it again, especially against this abysmal Rockies lineup. Take the Marlins and maximize the value on the run line. My total pick is over 8 runs. These two were able to tally 13 combined runs in the series opener on Tuesday. This is due in part to the terrible pitching on both sides. Neither offense strikes much fear in the sense that they are going to break out on any given night. Between the two teams, 29 games have hit the under this season. The Rockies scored just 6 runs in 2 games in Mexico City, which seems almost unheard of. Before Wednesday, they had scored 2 runs or less in 6 of 10 games. Before scoring 7 runs on Tuesday, Miami plated 4 runs or less in 6 of 7 games. The under is 6-4 in the last 10 meetings between the teams. Take the over. Yankees versus Orioles. My team pick is Yankees money line. This is setting up to be an exciting American League clash on Thursday, and when the season ends, we may look back and say this was the series that decided the division. With that being said, I'm going to ride the hot hand that is Carlos Rodon. Give me the Yankees to win this contest. The left-handed Rodon has been on fire in his last 2 starts, conceding only 1 earned run over 13.0 innings of work. He has given up just 3 hits and 3 walks while punching out 12 batters during the span. New York also has a sizable edge in the bullpen, so if Rodon gives them another quality start, Aaron Boone can call on the relief arms to close it out. Let's ride with the Yankees on Thursday. My total pick is under. With Rodon's excellent form and the Yankees' dominant bullpen, I'll be playing the under on Thursday afternoon. New York's arm barn currently ranks 3rd in bullpen ERA, 2.59, and 7th in WHIP, 1.13. Meanwhile, Baltimore is 14th, 3.81, and 9th, 1.16, in those respective categories. Runs have been at a premium through the first 2 games of this series, with both games coming in under the total. I think that's going to be the case on Thursday, especially with a durable Rodon towing the rubber. Let's take the under in this high-leverage divisional tilt. Cubs versus Mets. My team pick is Mets. The competition has been great between these two clubs in this series, with each game remaining close and could have gone either way. This was especially the case in Wednesday night's game as the tying run was thrown out at the plate to end the game in the bottom of the 9th. This game shapes up to be much of the same to finish out the series in a competitive fashion. The Mets starter Adrian Houser is effective in keeping the ball on the ground and in the park, which is beneficial because the homer has been the primary way to score in this series. Each of the team starters won't get much further than the 5th inning, which will put the bullpens into play. This favors the Mets as their bullpen has been one of the strongest in baseball, and they will have the luxury of getting the last at-bat on their home field. The Cubs' offense has fallen off of late and continues to struggle to get hits and score runs. Take the Mets at the low price on their home field to even the series at 2-2. My total pick is under 8.5 runs. This has been a low-scoring series with combined scores of 4, 6, and 1 runs. Both the Cubs and Mets will be without key offensive contributors as Cody Bellinger remains on the IL and Francisco Lindor is now day-to-day with the flu after leaving Tuesday's game. Furthermore, on the season each team has trended slightly to the under, with the Cubs holding a 13-16 0/U split while the Mets are 14-15. It is a rubber game and a quick turnaround from Tuesday night's game, which will allow many subs to get some action before the Mets head to Tampa Bay and the Cubs return home to host the Brewers on Friday. Giants vs. Red Sox. My team pick is Red Sox minus 1.5 runs. Sometimes it is best to not overcomplicate things in baseball. The Red Sox are the hot hand, and for good reason. Their bullpen and starting pitching has been solid, while timely hitting is scoring runs. This is a reason for their 4-game win streak. The Giants have struggled to score as they rank 9th worst in runs scored. The Giants are starting Kyle Harrison, who has an ERA of 4.76 when playing on the road. This should be another easy win for the home team on Thursday. Take the Red Sox to cover. My total pick is under 9.5 runs. This will be the 9th game out of 10 days for the Red Sox on Thursday. With an early first pitch, fatigue could be a factor. Boston does strike out a lot, as they have done so the 5th most times in the sport. The Giants have scored the 9th fewest amount of runs this season. The total is far too high, and I expect a low-scoring game which will mimic the first 2 games of this series. Take the under. Nationals vs. Rangers. My team pick is Rangers minus 1.5 runs. The pitching edge is toward the Rangers, led by Nathan Eovaldi's experience and recent performance. Eovaldi, a seasoned veteran with a proven track record, brings a wealth of baseball IQ to the mound. His impressive 3.00 ERA and 36 strikeouts this season are on par with most aces across the league. Facing a Washington Nationals team with a relatively average offensive performance, Eovaldi gives the Rangers a significant advantage in controlling the game's tempo and limiting scoring opportunities for the opposition in his home ballpark. Furthermore, Eovaldi's presence provides stability and leadership to the Rangers' defense, instilling confidence and composure in his teammates. Overall, with Nathan Eovaldi's experience and the Rangers' pitching edge in this matchup, coupled with their potential to capitalize on home field advantage, taking the Texas Rangers' moneyline emerges as favorable. My total pick is under 8.5 runs. Firstly, the performance of both Nathan Eovaldi and Mitchell Parker indicates a strong likelihood of a low-scoring affair. Eovaldi, with his impressive 3.00 ERA and 36 strikeouts, has consistently demonstrated his ability to keep opposing offenses in check. Similarly, Parker's stellar 1.69 ERA and 14 strikeouts highlight his effectiveness on the mound. Facing average and below-average offenses, both pitchers have the potential to dominate and limit scoring opportunities for their opponents. Additionally, the venue plays a significant role in favoring the under bet. Globe Life Field, known for its spacious dimensions and pitcher-friendly environment, tends to suppress offensive output, particularly in games featuring strong pitching matchups. Furthermore, the recent performance of both teams supports the likelihood of a lower-scoring outcome. The Rangers' home over-under record of 5-11-1 and the Nationals' overall record of 12-15-2 lean toward a lower score. Guardians vs. Astros. My team pick is Cleveland. Heading into this season, all the money in this series would be on the Houston Astros, but given their performances through a month of action, the Guardians are fantastic money as a tight underdog. Sure, the Astros swept Cleveland in their last series back in 2023, but with Houston having just a 5-10 record at home and a pitcher taking the mound with just 3 poor starts on the year, the 20-10 Guardians should pick up their second straight win here. My total pick is under 9.5 runs. On paper, with 2 pitchers that have ERAs over 5.00 on the year, the over should be the obvious choice here, but when these 2 teams get together, it's often the under that hits as it sits at 6-4 in their past 10 head-to-head encounters. For the Guardians, the under is 5-4-1 in their past 10 overall games, with 4.5 runs allowed in their past 5 games played away from home. And for the Astros, the under sits at 8-1-1 in their past 10, with the team scoring over 5 just 3 times over that stretch. Keep it simple, take the under.